Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing Reversary, made for Ludum Dare 50. The theme for this jam was delay the inevitable. The general idea that was created here was to make a Souls-like boss fight where you are the boss. None shall pass beyond this bridge. I have sworn my allegiance to the Empress, and I will not allow any to oppose her. By the power of mana and blade, I will protect her and her will to the very end. You, human, you are trespassing on these lands. If you do not return to whence you came, then I, Zoramir, shall smite you down. Prepare to perish, weakling. I have never been in a fight before, so you know I'm pumping things up, putting on a big show. But really, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to gas myself up, you know, juice myself and get excited, feel the potential, feel my own power and abilities. Oh god, I wasn't sure if just getting past me was like the extent of what they needed to accomplish. Jump. I have like some sort of cooldown on things. My health was nowhere near. The idea now is that it keeps cycling through things. The hero comes back a little stronger every time. None shall pass beyond this bridge. I so-and-so have done all the mana. I will protect... Yeah, whatever, Empress, blah, blah, blah. Let's just skip to the part where we start fighting. What? No, I need to finish my monologue first. I worked hard on it. At least let me... Oh, never mind. I do like the way the music starts pumping in and all the fanfare around me being a big, badass, hard to deal with boss. I honestly don't know how or when I win. Considering the fact... I didn't realize that was a one-shot kill. Considering the fact that they can just keep coming back infinitely, no? Yes, probably. Hello again. Hiya, I'm back again. I'm guessing you want to cut straight to the fighting again? You bet. Kind of want to get this out of the way quickly. I went back and grinded for a bit, so I'm much stronger now. Good for you. I can assure you that I will still smite you. I dare you to try. I believe it's pronounced Dare. I'm glad there was an excuse to address that. I was really... Oh, maybe I did clip them with the sword on the previous battle as well. Yeah, I feel like I overly emphasized the Ludum Dare. Don't mean to be like pedantic or anything. I call it Ludum Dare the majority of the time, and it occurred to me like I should probably double check how it's pronounced because I've heard that it's something other than that. You're quite persistent. And you're tough as nails. Guess I'm gonna be here for a while. Maybe you gotta grind a little bit more. Like, I guess you're raising yourself by 1 level every time, but you're getting thumped, buddy. Come back when you've raised yourself 30 levels. I've studied the blade and magic longer than you've probably been alive. So, there's quite a difference in skill level. Ah, that makes me feel a bit better. Still gonna try my best. And I'll keep coming back until I eventually do defeat you. Figured as much. Can't really do much about that. Guess all I can do now is to delay the inevitable. I mean, what are we doing in the downtime? Surely we could be working on some self-improvement, becoming a better boss, a better person, a better defender of the Empress. It seems unwise to let ourselves be taken advantage of so directly, you know? The jumping is useless. I just never dodged a single thing. I didn't die. Is that has it been saying that every time? I guess it means for the heroes from their perspective. Hey, guess what? I can dodge now. Went back and found a matter phase module. Can't believe I missed that. Oh, really? Heard those things are pretty handy. Those were developed by the Junkmirans, right? Yep, they've made a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, like Junkmarians. That's quite funny, and they're like weirdly layering in lore into this. Didn't they like make a bunch of giant clocks that manipulate space-time? I read a different word than clocks initially, prevents the manipulation of space-time. I think they stopped ticking a long time ago, which would explain how you're able to keep coming back here. Don't underestimate us humans. We're pretty smart. Smart, indeed. Also fragile. Show 'em what's what with that mighty double sword of yours. The fact that the sword is split up the middle doesn't really create like a double sword. It's not like your sword is suddenly twice as strong. In fact, you're kind of limiting the mass of the sword, and so you're less likely to really just bash through strictly through the weight of the blade. So, you know, it's not as strong as you might think, as showy as it is. It's intimidating. It looks like you're getting attacked by two swords at once. But really, it's lesser than one big sword. Cutting on costs a little bit. Hello again. So, how's your day going? I mean, it's okay, I guess. Worse now that you're here. But why do you care? Just making conversation. Want to get to know you better, you know? But I'm trying to kill you. Yeah, trying is a pretty key word. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right? Fair enough. You said your name's Zoramir, right? It's a cool name. I mean, I guess. Friends call me Zora for short. That's cool. Name's Paige, by the way. Nice to meet you, Paige. Prepare to die. I look at tiny little pencil legs. Skipping leg day, Zora. You're not gonna win in the long term if you don't make sure you're staying well-rounded, you know? There's a lot of ways that you can be overcome if they just go for the legs. What are you getting up to over there? Is there something I need to know about? Hiya! Oh, does the jump do damage? I want to try and jump on you again. Get back here. Have at ye. Oh, it does do a tiny bit of damage. Just to add some variety, some flavor. Variety is the spice of life. And the spice of your death. My skills may not be increasing, but my quips are. So, Paige, what exactly is your mission? Oh, you know, just running around and killing the Empress's minions, trying to figure out exactly where she is so I can defeat her. Since I'm running into enemies, I'm sure I'm going the right way. Why exactly are you trying to defeat her? Ideological differences. Not a big fan of her trying to take over everything. She's trying to rid the world of chaos, invoking justice onto scoundrels like you. No, she's trying to kill off humans. She treats us like cattle. Cattle have it pretty nice. You don't have to worry about where your next meal's coming from. Shelter over your head on occasion. I don't know, pretty cushy if you ask me, a demigod, super boss, hyper being. I mean, you humans have dominated the universe for quite some time. Don't you think it's about time someone else takes control? No, not really. Humans are awesome. We'll see about that. Yeah, I stand against that. I think I'm in the scale of thousands of years old. And so I think, you know, as your senior, your elder, I have some say in what goes on in this world. Did I just like supercharge that or something? Or is it kind of random when sometimes it attacks like from like a radius like that? That was cool. I want to do that again. But anyway, I think as whatever, some hyper-powered god that, you know, I deserve some say in the world. We ruled once. I would like to do so again. I assume we ruled once. I don't think you are as massive and giant and, you know, right-hand man of the Empress without being a big deal, at least at one point. At least I hope I'm a right-hand man. I don't really know. Maybe she doesn't care about me at all. I've never asked. Zora, look, I can shoot projectiles now. Cool. I can also do that. Yeah, this is just a plasma ball module for my glove. Not as impressive as whatever the hell you're doing. I'm using magic. More specifically, I'm using incantation magic. By harnessing nearby mana, I can create spheres of light. I can form these spheres into different patterns, along with manipulating their direction. Cool. Not exactly sure how that works according to physics. In all honesty, neither do I. Magic. What are we doing talking physics? Magic is just a broad term applied to any kind of science without clear definition. Ooh, we're kind of getting a little philosophical there, aren't we? That's a big worldly question. So, it is science then. Well, I think my science is better than yours. I can assure you what I do is sufficiently more advanced than your puny pea shooter. Well, we haven't really seen it in action yet, but I appreciate the confidence, Zora. That's how you get to be in such a high up position. Okay, if I hold down, I blast in all directions like that. Honestly, it seems very strong. But also now I'm suddenly kind of getting schooled. Why is it so hard to turn around? Oh, do I automatically face? Nope, no, I don't automatically face anything. What is happening? This is so difficult all of a sudden. No, I refuse to be taken advantage of. Oh, there's 3 things at the bottom there. I totally have boss phases. I just realized that. That's so sweet. Yeah, you better watch out. Check out this giant blade action. Shoot those out everywhere. I'm loving this. I'm loving upgraded powers. You can beat me up all you want if it's gonna upgrade me and make me more powerful. Can I just permanently be in a state of like 1/3 dead? It works out great for me, honestly. Hey Zora, what do you think of the Empress? As I've stated before, I'm sworn to protect her and her will. Yeah, but like, what about her as a person? As a person, I mean, she's alright. I've only actually spoken to her twice. Mostly about plans and business. One of those is like swearing fealty, and then, you know, maybe 1,000 years later had a quick check-in, make sure things were going well. You've sworn to protect her, and you've only spoken to her twice? Pfft. Where I come from, we call those kind of people simps. I'm not a simp. Yes, you are. Can't blame you, though. I actually think she's pretty hot. If I didn't hate your guts, I'd totally smash. Hey, that's my boss you're talking about. Alright, whatever, simp. Well, we'll show you who's the simp. I don't even care. I don't even care about her. I'll kill you to prove how much I don't care. Okay? Yeah, I don't need your approval or anyone else's. It's so hard to turn around. I don't understand why that part of the game, like, doesn't work well at all. There's also like major delays on when you could do certain actions, so I'm button mashing kind of excessively. Oh, I kind of thought that would be a killing blow. And swoop! Oh, I did better that time. Didn't even push me to my next phase. I'm hopeful I can hold on to this long enough to see the full progression of the dialogue. Hey Zora, can I ask you a weird question? Do you know anything about a planet called Akua? Akua, only a little bit. Why do you ask? On my way up here, I met a few people who asked about it. They were 2 humans and 2 Regrigans. They were trying to find it. Regrigans? Did they finally figure out space travel? Yeah, they mentioned that they were trying to find one of their kind on Akua. Is that planet off limits? I've never heard of it before. I didn't even know we were dealing with space travel at all. I've kind of only ever been in this one little spot here, kind of like for eternity, so I've never really thought about it. Yeah, apparently the planet's caretaker is a bit of a nut job. If you see them again, tell them to come up here and I can talk to them. When I see them again, as if I'm defeating you now. Highly doubt it. Remaining confident. Mad respect for not letting anything get you down. This is actually such a smart concept in the sense that in a game jam, when you only have, I think it's like 48 hours for this particular one, there's only so much you can do. And so they drew like 3 pieces of art, included minimal mechanics, with like the majority of what the hero character can do being rolled out over time. Ooh, cornering is very effective. And then the rest of what you had to do was just like come up with a script for the cycling battles. It's really smart. These, I believe, are characters from the developer's other games. There's like Buckler 2, and unfortunately I don't remember the other, but I think the green guy's from Buckler 2 maybe. Wait, how many years have passed since then? About 400 or so? It's pretty much a barren wasteland at this point. I know there was a plague that destroyed it, but wasn't aware it was the Rose Plague. Oh, Rose something or other is the name of the other game, I think. Looks like my calculations were off. Shit. I thought we were going the right way. Man, fuck space-time. What are we gonna do now? It's not like we can travel back in time or anything. I shouldn't be saying this, but have you heard of the Cosmic Freeway? The Cosmic Freeway? Can't say I have. What is it? An old friend told me about it a long time ago. It might be your only chance to save Ahokua. Ahokau? I don't even know anymore. What have I even been saying? Ask one of the 7 guardians to open up a portal into it. Once you're in, take it to Earth in the year 213X and get out. From there, you can take another portal to Ahokau in the year... who knows? Wait, I'm confused. What is the Cosmic Freeway exactly? One of the Guardians will explain it. Just don't tell Regihart or Geometron. Such good boss names, but like also exactly the right amount generic. Alright, cool. Thanks for the help. Good luck and Godspeed. Hey, sorry for the delay, Paige. Shall we fight? About time you nerds quit talking about sci-fi stuff. Let's fight. Come on, it's just really fascinating, you know, once you get into the nitty-gritty of it. At a surface level, maybe it seems a little nerdy or childish, but you know, you just got to give it a chance. And once you've gone through international cosmic travel a few times, you'll never go back, and you'll see the true appeal of it, you know? It's like getting into a new TV show, you know? It's like the 5-episode rule or whatever. Sooner or later, you'll get it, you'll understand. But it just takes some doing to build up to that. You can't expect all of the major developments to happen in the first 2 episodes. You gotta get to know the characters first. And once that's all rolled out, they'll know, you'll be as familiar with it as Paige and I are with each other. Hey, so what exactly is the Cosmic Freeway? See, I knew you'd be interested. You just gotta give it a chance. It's a series of tunnels throughout the space-time continuum. It's mostly used by higher entities, but some mortals are able to access and use it. There's sort of like a police force that kicks out anyone who shouldn't be in it. I had a friend named Mulgafekis who planned to use it to assassinate Hakua's caretaker. He actually asked me to help him, and initially I thought it was a great idea. But after thinking about it, I decided it was a bad idea, and bailed on the plan last minute. Wow, crazy roller coaster that story took. Wait, so you bailed on your friend because they wanted to kill a higher entity? Yeah, haven't talked to him or the rest of the group since then. I try not to think about it too much. The fact I left them behind still haunts me to this day. We really crossed the threshold into a full-on tragic backstory now. Oh, wow, that actually kind of sucks. Sorry to hear about that. It's fine. I just hope they're doing okay. Maybe I'll see them again someday. Is that why you're working for the Empress? Just to feel like you're a part of something? You read me like a book. I guess we're really starting to get to know each other, huh? How about another bout to make us feel better? Sure, I could use a fight right now. Shake off some of this self-doubt here. Go easy on me, okay? I could really use a win today. Alright, it just occurred to me to try and hold up with an attack. So that was me trying that out. I'm also trying up with the sword just to see what happens, because down sends a little blast like that. A regular... Oh, up does nothing with the sword. Just holding left or right sends it at that level. Down sends the low down one. And otherwise it's just a standard attack. But the uprising pillar thing seems like it would be excessively hard to dodge, so I really should be exploiting that more, I think. Except for the fact that this is suddenly going just incredibly poorly. What's going on over there? You're not supposed to just... I was on a roll. I wanted you to go easy on me for the entire battle, not just the start of it. Otherwise, I'm not going to gain any of those benefits, those confidence boosters. I will just stomp you. How about that? You're going to feel real bad about yourself when you die from just getting stepped on. That's an embarrassing way to die. Now rub the salt in the wound. Zora, do you have any relatives? Like, family? No, unfortunately that would be impossible. I'm what some may call a single entity species, or an SES for short. I was not created through reproduction like your kind was. I was created artificially. Definitely a virgin then. Oh, so like a machine of some sorts? Pretty much. Just on a way more complicated level than what you're familiar with. I was initially created for a specific purpose, so there was no reason to create more of me. I'm pretty much by myself. 1 in a trillion, you might say. Wow, that must really suck. I imagine it feels like you're an endangered species. Yeah, so stop trying to kill me. If I'm trying to live my best life out here for as long as possible, you're trying to end that? Should probably reach a compromise. It can get pretty lonely, but the fact that other SESs exist make me feel better. Do they have a support group? Do you have any relatives? Oh yeah, I grew up with a pretty big family. You know, humans, it tends to be how things work. I have like 8 little brothers. Only 3 of them are directly related to me. Mom just can't keep a man around for long. If I ever met my dad, I'm probably going to beat him up for leaving us. Must be hard having that hatred in your heart for so long. I've kind of just gotten used to it. Well, we could help you exercise some demons right here, right now. What do you say? Let's put her to the test. I'm just going to keep trying to... I guess that one mostly only works when things are in tight, close quarter combat. Like if I were to use it here now, whenever you're standing like on top of me, that's where I'll get the most use out of that. Really, I should probably, if I was a manufactured, created being, I think I probably should have been designed in a way where I start at this like second tier of ability. You know, it seems like not really a wise decision to build something that it takes like being injured to get powerful. Just bake that straight into the design, you know, whoever was in charge of manufacturing this defense motron. That's what I would do at least. Clearly more capable at that stage. So just get things to there as a starting point and then create a little bit more runway, you know? It's not much point making him weak and useless early on. Hey, Paige? Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to thank you, you know, for talking to me and everything. I know that we're enemies and we've been trying to kill each other, but I'm glad I've had someone to talk to. Haven't really had one of those in a while. Don't mention it. Glad I could make your day a bit brighter. This is a singular day? I guess it very well could be. I imagine there's a lot going on behind all that thick armor. Metaphorical armor as well as physical, am I right? Gotta open yourself up, Zora, to the love of those around you. You're strong and tough, but beneath that, you're also a sweet guy. Now, I kind of feel bad for fighting you. Don't be. I'm just doing my job. Hey, if you ever do defeat me and the rest of the Empress's minions, and finally meet her, can you tell her to give me a raise? Sure thing, buddy. Thank you. Shall we fight? Yes, we shall. I really appreciate the way you two have started looking out for one another. Gotta stick together in this cruel world. Especially when there's apparently as many different worlds as there are. It makes me really feel like you gotta cling on to what you have. Make the best of a bad situation. Oh, dang you, Paige. Hasn't had an upgrade for a while. I'm kind of, if I manage to survive this once more, I'm a little bit suspicious. that they'll come back with some new trick up their sleeve. The funny thing with this game is that, like, it's very funny that I'm, like, not really getting better, but I'm also just spamming attacks and things because I'm so used to the perspective of being the hero and being able to do what you want, minus some, like, cooldowns or whatever. But that's not really, like, bosses kind of have cooldowns, but they also just kind of, like, stop and hang around a little bit and, like, on occasion wait for things to happen. And so it's very rarely has to do with, like, chaining together crazy intricate combos and jumping and rolling and running around the screen and everything. So it's funny to replicate the way that, like, bosses and enemies in a video game will kind of stop and wait by the way it's making me stop and wait between different actions. Let's just get this over with. Not really enjoying yourself anymore? I thought we were still having a good time. That's quite sad to see you start to throw in the towel like that, Zora. I wonder if it's possible to, like, beat this without taking damage. I kind of think there's a certain degree to which that is impossible because you can never really predict what the hero is about to do next. And also at some point, wow, that was kind of a hella explosive. At some point, the hero will just get strong enough to, like, one-shot me. It kind of seems like we've reached a critical turning point in our conversation, though. So now it's just a matter of pushing things to the limit to see how many battles we can push through. Oh, yeah. That was big deal. Oh, toss her in the air. Like a scrap of paper? A page? A page? A sheet to the wind? Yeah, okay. I think I've actually gone through all the dialogue, shy of, you know, just fighting until I can't win no more. The amount of damage that page now does is such that there's very little left for me to do. Jumping past the character and raising the things underneath like that seems to have been greatly useful. Oh, I think they might have, like, better armor or something too, or it's literally just that their health is increasing, whereas nothing I do is getting any better. Maybe my own commitment to the cause, but no, I think this is going to be the one, which the game was smartly designed to elevate at a level where someone who is, I'm gonna say, average at this game was able to make it live long enough to make it through all the dialogue and see everything it had to offer. Finally, I may rest. I mean, hopefully that raise is still waiting for me. the jingle. Aplovestudio, that's the name I was fishing for. Thanks for everything, Zoramir. It was 72 hours, not 48. Still very impressive. But it's so funny after all that drama to just be like, bam, 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 when you get killed. Like, from the hero's perspective, yeah, regular fanfare. From our perspective, just a slap to the face. Thanks for trying, man. Real cool. Good for you. Dang. That was a lot of fun. I have played some other Aplove stuff in the past. This was really impressive. It was a great concept, and honestly, it motivates me to look deeper into maybe some more of their catalog. Yeah, I'll have a link down below if you guys want to try it out for yourself, or maybe I'll have a link to their itch page in general in case you want to look around at what else they have on offer. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Zoramir and Paige. I'll see you again soon.